Central. Tuesday the 11th of October 2022 at 11:01. For the 11:04 East Midlands Railway service from Newark Northgate to Lincoln Central. So this is still the only obvious bus run that you'll be stopped by a train with, which somehow didn't happen in the challenge I did. Imagine that was one of the first routes I did, and I didn't strategically time it either. Because there's some like you couldn't time because of how clunky they are. And I've got to do them all again with Shane over the next year anyway. It's probably going to take the same length of time. So what we've devised as the next plan, because we've got some units from Hull Depot that we're keeping, is use the next day we've both got to try and find them and see where we end up. It only costs us £8. If we end up in, I don't know, Grimsby or Grantham, we've not really lost anything. Because transport's too cheap. That's a thought. What's the absolute longest bus route anybody operates? So obviously we know Scotland's can be up to 4 hours one way. But what's longer? 156419. Does anything beat 4 hours one way, but more locally? Right then, it's a twosome on a busy road. So order of operation 11:30 for the 11:30 LNER Azuma from Lincoln Central to London King's Cross, and the delayed 11:25 East Midlands Railway service from Leicester to Grimsby. The reason for the delay has yet to be known. It gained 9 minutes at Collingham, but nobody's inputted into the system why. All we don't know is, a week after repairing the lift on Lincoln P3, it's out of service again. And 2 weeks after the announcement system went, it's still out. But since putting in a very low level demand to make sure there was semi-live passenger information, we've got a member of the team doing it locally. When I left yesterday morning, it wasn't a very confident guy. Then when I got back yesterday afternoon, it was run by one of the CSAs and then a member of the office team. So why it took me to kind of kick them into action, I don't know. Because all passenger information is important. Like, it goes back to that day I was there with Ban, a member of my team. We never mentioned a cancelled service. Like, it was listed, but we didn't say nothing. The system couldn't read it out because someone deleted the files. And nobody bothered to read it over manually. And that was during disruption. By means of a previous train from that direction was 120 minutes late, or near that. And 204. for London King's Cross. On 7532 for Grimsby.
Because I then tried to get into your side of the road.
11:38 for the 11:38 East Midlands Railway service from Grimsby Town to Leicester. Here's one for you. What's the most annoying thing when you've been sat next to my public transport? Let's ignore baby screams because they can't be helped, can they? But what's your answer? Sun are coming really quickly today. On 75:30 for Leicester. And in only just 2 minutes you can go again.